Big day today. What's up, Sugar? We got a game of Fungo golf with Apollo Dez. Very special guest. Excited to see how this goes. We're gonna be doing this up at Reckling Park at Rice University. Go Owls. We're not here to play. I'm here to beat him. Ask him a few questions about how the brand's going.
Oh, get down. So, we just ran into Coach Cruz. He's got the boys ready to rock and roll. Rice Baseball's back.
First hole we're going to, Raising Canes. All of them par 3. All strokes even. I'll probably finish around 8. Good luck, brother. Make the rule of the over account. Got a slightly tough angle, put the pressure on, he hit. Went a little over the wall, but we'll live. Oh, that's really hope I don't miss this. Dez got a stroke lead on me. Next shot we're going is to the Rice postseason accomplishments board. I just got to get it under there. Hopefully not up the fence. It's a sport. Little things win.
Got him!
Oh, that is.
Ride the wall. Has to be a total angle. Oh my gosh. Hey, bounce.
Alright, I feel a little warm now.
That's money. Oh, not hard enough. That's tracking. Not hard enough. Mortgage on Rice. Win it all.
Yeah, that's good.
Keep it top. That moves the layout. Joshua, take this guy.
Oh, flush.
Oh, sneak it in?
That snuck in.
Alright, we got a tarp 3 here. Par 3 to the tarp. Everyone hates them. We're doing a PO game. Only fair we hit the PO's worst nightmare.
Worst night.
7 a.m. cold, rain.
I was the king of holding a loose in the tarp. That was my role.
I was on the far side, just waved it.
You're the one causing chaos?
Yeah. Alright.
Kel's is shivering, but I mean, I may give him a stroke because he is hypothermia right now. He's out here grinding content.
My hands are pink or purple. We're doing it.
That plays. That little wall.
Oh, that's not fair.
Swing. Is it coming back? Oh. Oh no. Let's go.
You're heading to the last hole.
Down by 1.
Down by 1.
Shout out Astros. Shout out Gang Gang in the lockout. Oh, that's honey.
You alright?
I may just go for glory right here.
Oh, the roll.
Let's go!
Today we got a very special guest, Apollo Dez. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Of course. We just had a little fun game of Fungo golf. Y'all will see that, obviously. But Dez is co-founder, or lead founder of...
Co-founder, yeah.
Co-founder of Apollo Houston. He's the host of Beyond the Diamond and Road to Omaha. He's got big plans in baseball, big plans in business. It's really fun to have him on. I've been a fan of the guy for a while. He's a great one for Houston. There's going to be a statue for him built one day. So I want to let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't think there'll ever be a statue built. Thanks for having me out, Kel. You guys are killing it. You guys are
putting, specifically college baseball on the map as well. And then to be here at your stomping grounds to play fungo golf in the freezing cold was a lot of fun. So thank you so much for having us.
Of course. Well, I got a couple questions for you today.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd let it rip. So you played at Klein Collins.
I
You're
did.
very similar in this way. You had extremely loaded high school teams. At Klein Collins, you had Jake Jarvis, Colton Giesler, Austin Dean, and CJ Hinojosa. That is a stacked team. And that was Klein Collins 2011, right?
They were behind me. They were 2012, but yeah, we
2012.
played 3 years together.
So that's very similar to my end. So I had Ty Madden, JJ Goss, Matt Thompson, Jared Lopez, as well as Colton Kelsler.
Just dudes.
So it's very similar on that end. Just thought it was a cool little stat. Looked it up.
You got, almost putting it lineup to lineup. Like you got 2 guys in the first 2 rounds. Like that's primo coming out of. Obviously they went to Texas the same Houston, but you got some horses over there.
Cypress is elite in Houston, no matter what you guys say. But anyway, it's really fun to see what Apollo does in terms of baseball in general and the city of Houston. But your merch collabs with, it's growing beyond merch now, but with Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Maldonado, list goes on and on. How has that been? How cool is that to work with them, especially Houston guys?
Yeah, it's awesome. The cool concept of it all, and it's still very weird to me and the team, but to work with the guys and we have an idea and to see that grow into the guys actually wearing the shirt in the locker room and on social media and all this stuff, and then it goes viral on the internet, and it's just the coolest feeling in the world. It's never not weird. It's never not really cool, but it's all the guys behind the scenes. We're putting the ideas together. We're working it. Josh. All of them, Axe. It's crazy. They put in so much work, and then we get to see the guys and work with them directly. And they're reaching out to us now to be like, "Hey, what about this? What about this?" And we're like, "Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it. We'll figure it out." And so to see that and to see that happen is it's so weird, but really really cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's great to see what you do for the city too.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
How about your plans for college baseball this coming season? Obviously, you're involved in it, but what are your plans for this coming year?
Yeah, we're gonna have a big announcement here in the next week or two. It's gonna be fun. I think that the ecosystem of college baseball, and you guys are in it. You guys are killing it, and we're gonna work with you guys to do whatever to just elevate it all. I just think no one's really covering college baseball. It's such a unique sport. It's such a passionate sport. Every fan base is crazy and wild, and the goal is the Omaha, right? You see it every year. Omaha's packed out. The regionals, the super regionals, everything's packed out, and no one's showcasing that. And so a company like yours, a company like ours, to work together, to strive together, and just put everything in the map and blow it all up is going to be awesome. And so we have a big announcement coming up soon, but we're just going to hammer home because Major League Baseball's going to walk out, and college baseball's going to be the only thing there, and people are going to be thirsty for baseball, and college baseball content's going to be right there for the taking.
Heard that, Rob Manfred. It's good MLB back too.
Yeah.
But it's awesome to hear. I can't wait for your announcement. I don't know everything yet, but it's really exciting to have you on. I think that getting teams to Omaha is the coolest thing in college baseball, especially when it comes from your own state, and that's what I'm here to do, and you're here to showcase all of it as well. It's just awesome to work with you. Any plans for NIL collaboration?
That's a good question. We've been looking at it. We've been trying to figure out the logistics of it all, right? We want to showcase the college athlete. We want to put them on a platform for them to succeed. We want to set them up with merchandise, give them the blueprint and the what we've used and what we've done to grow, and set them up for them making money off their name, image, and likeness. So we're figuring that out on the back end. I think that's maybe more of the end of 2022. I don't think we can spin it up this quickly for college baseball, but I want that to be fired up, ready to go for next season for sure. But we're definitely going to get in the game and make sure these guys can make some money and just show out on the field.
It's awesome. It's great to hear. We're looking into that too. It's definitely
it's weird, right? It's like it's a new space. It's a wild west right now, and so I don't know. I want to make sure all the athletes are just showing up and showing out.
It's the crypto of college baseball.
Exactly.
College all right, where will Correa go?
From 2019 on, I said we should enjoy him. I think he's gone. I think we still have an outside shot of signing him. I really do. I think the Boris hire was kind of blown out proportion. Breggs, Altuve, Lance are all represented by Boris. I think that if the Astros can come to terms with the money and getting there where kind of Frankie was for AAV, the 6-7 year mark, I think is going to be fine, and I think he can be here in Houston. If not, he may be a Dodger. I think the Dodgers are going to throw a ton of money. And look, that's everyone's reaction, right? But the scandal dies instantly. Instantly dies in its tracks if he goes to the Yankees or he goes to the Dodgers. Because he's now the savior for those organizations. They can never bring up 2017 ever again when everyone was doing something back then anyways.
How about the scandal stay in the identity, though? I feel like that's what makes the Astros like the shit of baseball. Like,
yeah.
That's what makes them them.
Yeah, I think I think that the year, I think 2020 sucked, right? Because obviously with COVID, no fans, dealing with the fallout of it all, and they sucked, right? And then they got hot in the playoffs, and we were still a game away from the World Series. Last year, they embraced being the villain, and they embraced being the bad guy, and it brought them together. I think we all saw it as fans. And you played baseball at the highest level, right? College baseball is one of the highest levels you ever play. You have a locker room that believes in one another and believes in each other, and you're going in the right direction. That's rare and special, and I think the Astros have that, and they still have it this year. And I think people, every mainstream media and all these guys just discount the Astros every year, but these guys would literally die for each other. They pick each other up. They go to war on the road because they're getting such visceral hate. And now they're just playing like it's outside noise, and we saw it. And once again, we were in the World Series again.
Well, all those riders from California and New York. So
yeah.
Not much to
say about that.
I think it's cool if they keep it going. I mean,
100%.
Each town guy, root for Rays Astros equally, but Astros are just so fun to watch.
100%.
All right, my last two questions.
Yeah.
Who are some of your role models in the creative space and that have influenced you, and who would you define as your role models in the space?
That's a good question. I think a lot of it really early on was I saw what Barstool was doing in the Northeast, and they were blowing up and going from Boston to New York, and love them or hate them, they do some things right, they do a lot of things wrong, but they were like kind of the forefront of the content world. Then you had like Shea Serrano at The Ringer. You had I loved even the ESPN personalities, right? You had SVP. Absolutely. You had all these guys that are at ESPN that they were their own individual creator. And as the internet took off, it was just kind of seeing all these people showcase what they were doing. And it was talking about sports. It was talking about gambling. It was just being themselves. And so it's kind of just in my mind, like, all the best of the best was like in this pot. And I'm just like, oh, I like this. I like the one thing they did here. I like the one thing they did there. And it's kind of just formed what I've done and who I am as a personality. But honestly, it's just being organic. It's being original, and it's being yourself at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And that's what everyone likes to see.
Consistently posting too.
Yeah, consistency. Yeah, that is super tough. We fail at that quite a bit. So it's the biggest hurdle. Just doing it, putting yourself out there.
Y'all are doing some amazing things for Houston.
I appreciate it.
We love to see it. Who should we interview next? Do you think there's anybody we should bring on the channel to play a little FUNGO golf?
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like you guys got to just keep hitting every college right in the city and then expanding and just finding an alum. But like one guy that'd be really cool. Oh man, I'm partial to my boy Austin Dean. He's funny. He can be on camera. He'll make you laugh. We'll get Diener. We'll get him lined up, and he loves to play some FUNGO golf, and he's DST boy. So, yeah, he'd be great.
That's awesome.
He'd be great for content for you guys.
Love to hear it. And then my final question.
Yeah.
Barbecue or Tex Mex?
Damn. I'm gonna say barbecue because you said Tex Mex. If you just would have said traditional Mexican food, I would have said Mexican food. But between those two, barbecue.
Okay, barbecue over Tex Mex, but traditional Mexican over
100%.
barbecue. All right, that's fair.
100%.
It's great to hear. Thanks,
Hell
Tex,
yeah, bro.
for coming
Thanks
on.
for having me,
Appreciate
dude.
everything.